Breakfast for Dummies, filmed by Katie and Julisha. Here we have Jess, a poor college student, trying to figure out what she could do for her roommate's birthday. Oh, she has an idea. We'll make him breakfast. To the kitchen we go to try and find the ingredients for a great, homemade, in-bed breakfast. Searching through the fridge, she wonders what she can make breakfast with. Soda? Probably not the best. Sour cream? That could go with some things. Fruit and ham? Maybe. But eggs! There are so many things you could do with eggs. Scrambled, sunny side up. Let's see what Jess can do with the eggs. Jess knows that whenever cooking, you should always wash your hands first. You should wash them for as long as you can sing happy birthday. Happy birthday to Dan. Happy birthday to Dan. Happy birthday, dear Dan. Happy birthday to Dan. And as you see, Jess is getting her nails. Be sure to get your nails. You can get a lot of stuff in there that you don't want to show up in your food. We shut off the water, we towel dry our hands, and then we'll go back to cooking. Make sure those hands are nice and dry, Jess. Now that we know what we're going to cook, we need to get a pan. Be sure that when reaching for a pan, you never climb on the counters. That's how accidents happen. Down comes the pan, and we're ready for the next step. As Jess climbs down from the step, we go over to the stove. As we head over to the oven, before you turn the stove on, be sure to grease the pan first. This way, the egg doesn't stick. Nobody likes a sticky egg. Great job, Jess. Be sure to cap it. Next, we turn on the burner. We don't want it too hot. We don't want it too low. We're like Goldilocks. We need it just right. Next, place the pan on the burner. Then get the eggs. Be careful not to set the carton too close to the flames, Jess. Next, we crack open the eggs. How? Don't throw it. We tap it gently on the side of the pan. Place the eggs in the pan, but be careful not to get your hands too close to the pan, otherwise the egg may splatter up and burn you. Now, depending on what kind of egg you like, you'll decide whether you want your yolk runny or whether you want it sunny side up or if you want scrambled. Here we see Jess getting all the tools necessary even though she's already cooking the egg. This probably should have done beforehand. Don't forget the toast, though. Eggs are always better with a slice of toast. Here we see Jess flipped the egg without making a mess. That's a talent. When the egg is done, carefully take it out of the pan and put it on the plate. Be sure to turn off your burner, even though we don't see Jess do it. Next is the toast. There it is. It's done. But she forgot about it. When making eggs and toast, it's just as important to remember the toast as it is the egg. Because when you forget about the toast, you end up with burnt toast, which everyone knows is not the best way to eat it. However, be sure to butter the toast. It'll add flavor and make it taste less like charcoal. And here we also see Jess finishing off an almost balanced meal, even though she's a poor college student. You have the eggs, which are your protein. You have the toast, which is your wheat. And you have the butter, that's your dairy. Thanks, Jess, for caring so much about Dan's health and the fact that he has a well-balanced meal. And it's always nice to cut the toast as well. It's pretty hard to eat a whole piece of toast. It's finished. Ta-da! And a glass of milk to finish it all off. And then Jess cares so much to deliver it to her roommate and literally gives him breakfast in bed, as you can see. Here we see Dan eating the finished breakfast that Jess cared so much to make him. The egg, the toast, and the glass of milk. It's always nice to have a roommate that cares so much about you to make you a well-balanced breakfast in bed. Thanks, Jess, for being such a nice roommate. Please note that this video does contain illegal content for anyone under the age of 21. Please note that everyone in the video is of age, and this does not reflect any of the views or opinions of anyone in the video or of anyone's voices you hear. Thank you very much for watching this video, produced by Julisha Godbout and Katie Van Holsentop.